Hey guys, this is Jim. Welcome to another quickie. A few things I wanted to share with you. I'll get back to appreciating the RX a little later. But yeah. So I just came back from a week away from the house. I was actually working, and prior to leaving, I had about 60 something subscribers, and I upload my latest work in progress for the Perfect Grade blue frame, and I go out away for a week, and I come back and I have over 160 subscribers now. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much to every one of my subscribers. Feel free to comment or send me emails if anything, but I'm thinking I'm getting close to holding a contest for you guys, just out of appreciation. I'm still working out the details and stuff and the timing, because I'm traveling a lot right now and I don't want to hold a contest right in the middle of travel, but I am going to try to make it a nice prize, and stay tuned for that. Just sit tight, and I'll announce it on a quickie video. But yeah, it's amazing. I had never thought like in a week I'll get 100 subscribers right off the bat. So thank you guys for giving me shout outs, and for subscribing in general, and liking my videos. So thanks again. Okay, another thing that I wanted to share is this little book. Just real quick, in case you guys like to paint, I always write down my ratios for every single kid that I paint. Going on the 0, for example, and I make notes and stuff. And this is because if I start painting and I start shading or something one day, and then the next day or the next week, like in this example that I was away for a week, I want to shade again, then I have no idea what my ratio was unless I write them down. And if later on I like a combination of a color and I want to redo it again for another kid, then I have the formula. So there you go. And another thing was this guy that I'm working on. I know it's not Gunpla in the strict sense of the word, but I dabble into other things, styrene related. And I really like this kit. It is the Ironman Mark 6 from Mobius. Here it is. And I've been watching a lot of Steve Neal's Garage. If you guys don't know who Steve Neal is, shame on you guys, but check out his channel. I'll link you guys in case you guys want to see it. It's not Gunpla, but that guy makes some amazing kits. I mean, you just look at his videos, and he uploads videos like almost every day, just following the progress of his kits. And I mean, he builds mostly starships, but from what I've seen. But it's just insane what the work he does, and his LED work, it's just mind-blowing. But I've been kind of inspired of the work that he's been doing, and I've been working on this little guy. Just a little simple circuit that I have here, a couple of LEDs. I'm just testing this, but the idea that I want is this. Now let me just zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is his repulsor. So this has a white plastic piece here, but the idea that I have is to remove that piece and replace it with an LED like this, right? And what this circuit does is when I turn it on, it slowly glows. And when I turn it off, it slowly fades away. So glows on, fades away. So I'm still tweaking the circuit a little bit because I need to add more LEDs, but that's kind of the idea. This of course will be blacked out, so only light comes through the hole. But yeah, I'm putting this guy together. Same thing with the eyes. I want to do something similar with 3mm high brightness LEDs. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much what I wanted to do with a quickie. Oh, one more thing. One of my subscribers, U.Taufik, and I hope I am pronouncing the name correctly, asked about water in their airbrush and water spitting out whenever the airbrush is used. And my answer to that is, I believe maybe it's too humid where you are airbrushing, and I guess the best line of defense will be a water trap. Now, when I lived in Arizona, I lived in the middle of the desert. It was very, very dry. I didn't need a water trap. But when I moved to Florida, I had no choice but to not only add one water trap, which I have here, this glass cylinder here that comes after my regulator. That's the first line of defense. The water will just accumulate here. It has a valve which I press and the water will just come out. That's the first line of defense. Then after that, I have an additional water trap filter. It also has a little bit of air filter there to capture any particles or something. This is mounted right after the line and just before the airbrush. So this is my second line of defense. In addition to that, my compressor has a tank which also helps trap some of the moisture. So there you go. My suggestion is to try and get yourself a water trap in your line and see if that works. If not, try adding a second one at the beginning after your regulator, and also extend the length of your air hose. That can also help. So hope that was a good tip for you guys, and that's it for this quickie. Again, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.